Hola Familia Humanidad, hello Familia Humanity, salut la famille de l'humanité. Today it's now 6:50, something around that. I'm at Ocosingo. I just woke up from this hotel over here and I'm going to TONINA. New edition, new concept. I'm now in Mexico. First temple that I'm going to visit. And I have a 25-minute ride with that new motorcycle. I bought this in San Cristobal, so I don't have any more problem. You guys didn't know, but the whole trip in Guatemala with the other motorcycle, I had tons of problems. So now let's go to Tonina, and then I will do another concept like I told you guys. I will do it more like cinematographic, so more high quality content, and then I will do a voiceover of all the video. So one video per temple, not two, not three. See you in Tunina in 30 minutes. Adios. The green that you just saw, this is the new parkour. We cannot visit the site completely. We cannot climb the pyramid because of COVID. And also, usually they open at 8, now they open at 9 because of this pandemic. I guess they think it's going to change something. So I have to wait an hour and a half, and then I will be able to just go at the bottom in the plaza and then film what I can see. I cannot climb the gigantic pyramid of Tonina. Maybe I'll use my drone, I'll see if I can. After riding my motorcycle for around 15 minutes, opening probably like 3 gates, I finally got to this spot. It's like a farm. I didn't saw anyone at first, so I start flying the drone. And from here, we are at the back of Tunina. So I decided to go closer with the drone. And look how beautiful this is. Tonina is a Maya site of the Classic period, located in the Mexican state of Chiapas, 2 hours and 30 minutes from San Cristobal de las Casas, where I arrived from, and only 13 kilometers east from the town of Ocosingo. Tonina possesses one of the largest pyramids in Mexico, at 74 meters in height, taller than the Pyramid of the Sun at Teotihuacan. Then eventually the owner of the farm, my brother Antoni, saw me flying the drone and he decided to approach me, asking me what I was doing. Eventually I showed him the drone. He thought that was really nice, and I told him all my story of visiting all the sites in Guatemala, and now I wanted to visit Tonina. He told me, come with me.
Ah, es un vídeo. Ok, yo va cambio porque ahora es un vídeo. Perdón.
Antoni brought me to this place saying this is the best view of Tonina. I gotta agree, this is a beautiful spot. After taking all the videos and photos I wanted, I looked at the clock and I saw that it was close to 9:30. So we decided to head back to the entry of his farm, and now I'm going at the official entry of TONINA. Look how beautiful and big this is. Hola Familia Humanidad, Hello Family Humanity, Salut Famille de l'Humanité. It's your brother Wallace. Today I'm here at TONINA, first site in Mexico, and yes, I need this little paper to get in. It doesn't make sense, but anyway. And then we're going on the site, but we cannot visit everything. So I'm going to show you what I can, and I'm going to make this a little bit more like a professional video. It's going to be a new concept, like I told you in the introduction, and I'm going to put a voiceover after. So I'm trying my best to take the best shots of the sites and then telling you a little bit of the history or the characteristics of the sites. Vámonos. TONINA means house of stone in the Tzeltal Maya language, but this is the modern name. The original name was either Po or Popo, as we see in classic Maya texts in the title used for the kings of TONINA, Kuhul Po Haja, meaning Divine Lord of Po. Located around 3,000 feet above sea level in the Chiapas Highlands, TONINA is 64 kilometers south of PALENQUE, his greatest rival throughout history. They were always at war to gain the control of the West Maya region. During all its history, TONINA was an aggressive city, growing, expanding, gaining power and prestige with force. They were always at war with other cities like Palenque, Piedras Negras, Pomoy, and even Calakmul and many other Maya cities. At this point, I had to get down with the drone because they said I couldn't fly the drone, but I had a permission. But still, I had to get down with the drone, show them the permission, and anyway, I got all the footage I needed. This site is very special because a monument dating to 909 AD have the last known long count date, but the name of the king haven't survived. What is a long count? The Maya had two ways to keep the time, and one of them is called a long count. Different units were used to count the time. A kin was 1 day, a yunal was 20 days. A tun was 360 days. A katun was 7,200 days. And a baktun was 144,000 days. So the long count were using those units to place an event in time. And TONINA as the last known long count date of all the Maya kingdom. Just for a moment, put your feet in the shoes of the Maya, maybe 1,000 years ago. I don't know when exactly they live. And imagine arriving in front of this pyramid, completely randomly in nature. What are your thoughts? You probably think this is a really high knowledge civilization. Really powerful. Look at this. Wow. Es increíble. Maravilloso. Wow. I know that sometimes in videos it's hard to tell the scale of something, but look at this guy. This guy is on the pyramid of TONINA. He's microscopic. This pyramid is gigantic. Those tiny pyramids right there at the bottom, there's 5. The guide over there told me that they represent the 5 elements for the Maya. The water, the wind, the fire, the earth, and the ether.
Hola Familia, it's Wallace. I want to show you something because I've visited all the Maya temples in Guatemala and this is my first site here in Mexico. And the same thing happens over and over and over again. And from my understanding, the Maya back then and many ancient civilization, when someone was talking to you and you were not sure, they were saying, "Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?" They were pointing here, the nose, because the breath is you. It's your spirit. You're not the mind and you're not the body, but you are the breath. The spirit that is living inside of this vehicle right now, called Wallace, is living inside that vehicle. So when people were wondering, "Are you talking to me?" they were pointing at the nose. And something I see over and over again is monuments like this. When they abandon a certain place, they cut off the nose, saying, "We leave here. The spirit is leaving here. We're not here anymore." Or if that ruler or that person died, or another civilization came here and took over, they broke the nose of the monuments, because this was significant to say this doesn't live anymore. Interesting, right?
TONINA was super active in the early classic, but we have tiny evidence about that period, since everything is buried under later construction. Maybe even before. Maybe it was a Olmec site before, because archaeologists found in the round sculpture on this site, and in the round style is a Olmec style. So we don't have much evidence about the early classic, but we have ceramic fragment that indicates occupation at the sites might have lasted for another century or longer after the last long count date that we found at the site in 909 AD. So that means that TONINA continued to live and be prosperous when almost 99% of the other Maya cities were completely abandoned and collapsed. That's pretty impressive, and it's probably because of how isolated TONINA is.
So this is what conclude the tour of TONINA. I hope you really liked it. I did the most that I could with this plan-demic, because I cannot climb like if I came like 2 years ago, I could have climbed this pyramid and go on top. But now I have some drone footage. I'm happy. The site is still wonderful. It doesn't change anything. The Maya would be laughing at us if they see us with paper like this in front of our mouth, thinking we're saving the world, because it's all planned, it's fake, COVID never existed. They would be laughing that this is closed. They would be laughing at how young in evolution we are and uneducated we are. So please, family, remove your mask, remove your fear, close your television, go outside in nature, visit some temples, share some love, learn to grow your food, to build your roof, be independent from the system. I'll see you at the next site, PALENQUE, today. go at Palenque. But look at this. This is the end of TONINA. Buenos días. Buenas. Buenas, buenas. Oop. Adios. Okay, now we're back on the motorcycle. We're going 3-hour drive to Palenque, and hopefully I will be able to fly the drone. I will charge it in my hotel here, and then arriving over there, maybe visiting Palenque today, so tomorrow morning I can go to Yachiclang and Bonampak. Or I sleep today, I go tomorrow morning in Palenque, first thing in the morning, then drive to Yachiclang, and just keep on the process of going, sleeping, waking up, visiting, filming, editing, sharing, loving. I am loving you. See you soon. Jump on my motorcycle, let's go.